Peace to all. Happy Friday to all. It is May 2nd. We have a 15-game MLB slate on tap for today. Recap of yesterday. It was not a good day. We just broke even. All three of our dollar parlays missed. If you guys have been following the channel, you know for some odd reason, Thursdays are our worst days. It just works out that way. I don't know why. But in the same breath, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays have been our cleanup days. 3 weekends in a row. At least $100 profit every single day. So we're going to try to keep that going. Peace to everyone. Blessings to everyone on this Friday. Real quick, guys, before we jump into this video, do not forget our dollar parlay plays of the day at the end. With all of that being said, guys, good luck to everyone. Let's jump into it. First game of the day. And today we have, I think it's 13 new series starting up. Only 2 series continuing from yesterday. 13 new series starting today. We start off with the Washington Nationals heading to Cincinnati to start a series with the Reds. And this one today, I like the Cincinnati Reds, who are favored at home, to cover the 1.5 runs here. Game total, 8.5, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 8.5 total runs. On to the hitting props. 2 total bases. And we're playing Wood of the Washington Nationals to go 2 total bases, as well as Ellie De La Cruz of the Reds. Moving on to the pitching props here. And we're taking Parker to go over 4.5 strikeouts. And we're taking Green of the Cincinnati Reds to go under 7.5 Ks today. Alrighty, on after that, we have the San Diego Padres going to Pittsburgh, starting up a series with the Pirates. Daniel Cease versus Mitch Keller here. Daniel Cease has been struggling his last few starts. I think this is where he gets back to his groove. We're playing San Diego on the money line. Game total, 7.5. We're playing the under here, under 7.5 total runs. Hitting props, we're taking a Padre and a Pirate. We're playing Tatis Jr. of the Padres, O'Neal Cruz of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Moving on to our pitcher props here. And we're taking Daniel Cease to go over 6.5 strikeouts, but we're playing Mitch Keller to go under 4.5 Ks in this. Alright, on after that, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks going to Philadelphia to start a series up with the Phillies. I think this should be a very good series. Both of their records coming into today is exactly 17-14. Very good pitching matchup in this one with Mitch Kelly as well as Luzardo on the mounts. We are playing Philly on the money line here. Game total 9, and we like the under in this one. On to the hitting props. 2 total bases. And we're playing Naylor of the Diamondbacks. And we're playing Bryce Harper of the Phillies to both have 2 total bases. Moving on to our pitching props here. And we're playing the unders for both starting pitchers. We're taking Kelly to go under 4.5 Ks. And we're taking Luzardo to go under 5.5 strikeouts as well in this one. Alrighty, on after that, the Kansas City Royals in Baltimore taking on the Orioles. Baltimore are favored at home today, and we're playing the Road Dogs. Give me Kansas City on the money line. Game total 9.5, and we're playing under here. On to the hitting props. 2 total bases, 2 Kansas City Royals. Give me Waters and Massey to both have 2 total bases in this one. Moving on to our pitching props, and we're playing 2 overs in this one. Watcher for the Kansas City Royals to go over 4.5 Ks. Kramer for the Baltimore Orioles over 3.5 strikeouts. On after that, we have the Tampa Bay Rays in New York taking on the Yankees. And in this one, we're playing the Yankees on the runs line. Yankees favorite here at home. We're playing them to cover the 1.5 runs. Game total, 8.5. And we're going over in this one. For our hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing Aaron Judge as well as Rice of the Yankees. Moving on to the pitching props here. And we're playing the overs for both starting pitchers. We're taking Pepio, who already faced the Yankees and went over 5.5 strikeouts. He had 7 the last time he faced them. So we're playing him to go over 5.5 Ks. And Fried, we're playing him to go over 5.5 strikeouts as well. On after that, we have the Cleveland Guardians in Toronto starting up a series with the Blue Jays. This Toronto team is very competitive. They give up a lot of home runs, but they are very competitive. Especially at home, they play well. Today, we're playing the Road Dogs. Give me Cleveland on the money line here. Game total, 8.5, and we're playing over in this one. Over 8.5 total runs. Moving on to our hitting props. 2 total bases, 2 Cleveland Guardians we're taking here. We're taking Manzardo as well as Naylor. Moving on to the pitching props here. And we're playing Allen of the Guardians under 3.5 strikeouts, as well as Bassett to go under 5.5 Ks in this one. After that, this was my toughest game to call. I went back and forth a lot with this one. Minnesota in Boston starting up a series with the Red Sox. And today we're taking Boston on the money line. Game total, 9, and we're playing over in this one. Over 9 total runs. Hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Red Sox. We're taking Abreu and Devers to both have 2 total bases in this one. Moving on to our pitching props here. And we like the overs for both starting pitchers. We're taking Ryan of the Minnesota Twins to go over 6.5 strikeouts. This Red Sox team, top 5 in team strikeouts. They strike out a lot. They're hovering around that 300 total team strikeout mark right now. So give me Ryan over 6.5 Ks. Bello of the Red Sox, we're playing him to go over 4.5 strikeouts as well in this. On after that is a matchup that I'm really looking forward to. I compliment both of these teams all the time. I like both of the young bats on these teams. The Athletics in Miami taking on the Marlins. This Athletics team currently comes in 17-15 after a month of play. 2 games above 500. Very surprising. This team is a surprisingly good team. And we're taking the Athletics here on the money line. Also, no starting pitchers listed for either starting team. So we're taking Athletics on the money line. Game total 9, and we're playing the under in this one. We don't know. This is more of a projection look at because, like I said, no starting pitcher listed for either starting pitcher here. Moving on to the hitting props. And we're taking Rooker, Soderstrom of the Athletics. So we're taking Brent Rooker and Soderstrom of the Athletics. And we're playing Wagaman of the Miami Marlins. So we're taking 3 hitters in this one. On after that, we have the Dodgers in Atlanta starting up a series with the Braves. They played already earlier this season. The Braves got swept by the Dodgers. A lot has changed since then. Since then, the Dodgers have regressed. The Braves have progressed. Today in Atlanta, we're taking the Dodgers on the money line. Game total 9, and we're playing the under in this one. Under 9 total runs. For our hitting props, 2 total bases. Give me Freddie Freeman returning to Atlanta, as well as Mookie Betts. Now we're taking our pitching props, I should say. And we're playing 2 overs in this one. We're taking Yamamoto over 6.5 Ks. And we're playing Holmes to go over 4.5 strikeouts in this one. Alrighty, on after that, we have the Houston Astros in Chicago starting up a series with the White Sox. On the road today, Houston favored, and we're playing them to cover the 1.5 runs here. Game total 7.5, where we're playing under here. Under 7.5 total runs. Hitting props, 2 total bases, 2 Astros. Altuve and Alvarez to both have 2 total bases. Moving on to our pitching props here. And we like 2 overs in this one. Valdez of the Astros over 5.5 Ks. Cannon of the White Sox over 3.5 strikeouts in this one. On after that, we have an AL West matchup starting up. Seattle in Texas taking on the Rangers. As of now, we're looking about 9:30 in the morning. Seattle is favored in this matchup, most likely to do with Wu on the mound for them. So with that, we are playing the home dogs. We're playing Texas on the money line here. Game total 8, and we're playing under in this one. Under 8 total runs. Onto our hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing Raleigh of the Mariners, as well as Langford of the Texas Rangers, to both have 2 total bases in this one. Onto our pitching props. And we're taking Wu of the Mariners to go under 5.5 Ks. And we're playing Leiter of the Rangers to go over 4.5 strikeouts today. On after that, we have a NL Central matchup starting up here. The Cubs in Milwaukee taking on the Brewers. And this will be our one cheap play of the day. We're taking Milwaukee plus the 1.5 points as the Cubs are favored on the road here today. Game total 8.5. We're playing under 8.5 total runs. Onto the hitting props. 2 total bases. We're taking Tucker of the Cubbies and Turang of the Milwaukee Brewers. Pitching props here. 2 overs. Brown of the Cubs over 5.5 strikeouts. Priester of the Milwaukee Brewers over 3.5 Ks in this. Alrighty, down to our final 3 games of the day. You guys know we do not waste no time. The New York Mets in St. Louis taking on the Cardinals here. And in this one, we are playing St. Louis on the money line. Both of these teams struggle on the road, play better at home. Today with St. Louis at home, we're playing them on the money line. Game total 7.5, and we're playing over in this one. Over 7.5 total runs today. Hitting props, 2 total bases. Pete Alonso of the Mets, as well as Donovan of the St. Louis Cardinals. Moving on to our pitching props here. And we're playing Holmes of the Mets to go over 4.5 strikeouts. But we're playing Gray of the Cardinals to go under his line. Under 5.5 Ks today. On after that, we have the Detroit Tigers in Los Angeles. Detroit winning the first game yesterday, a score of 10-4. Today, we are playing Detroit on the money line again. Game total 7.5, and we're playing the over again. Over 7.5 total runs. Moving on to our hitting props. 2 total bases. We're grabbing Carpenter of the Tigers and Neto of the Los Angeles Angels to both have 2 total bases in this one. Moving on to our pitching props. We're playing Screwball of the Tigers to go over 7.5 Ks. But we're taking Soriano of the Angels to go under his line, under 5.5 strikeouts today. Alright guys, we wrap it up. This will be our play of the day. Our game of the day, the must play. If you're going to play one of these games on the dollar parlay, this is my highest suggestion to you. The Colorado Rockies in San Francisco taking on the Giants. We actually got this game wrong yesterday. The Rockies took it 4-3. Today, with San Francisco favored at home, we are playing the Giants on the run line to cover the runs. 1.5 runs here. Game total 8, and we're playing over in this one. Over 8 total. Onto our hitting props, and we're playing 3 batters in this one. We're taking Goodman of the Rockies, Yastrzemski of the Giants, as well as Jung-Ho Lee of the Giants. Onto our pitching props here, and we're playing Senzintella of the Rockies to go over 2.5 Ks, but we're taking Ray of the Giants to go under 7.5 strikeouts in this one. Alrighty guys, it's a Friday. Before we get up out of here, our $3 parlay plays of the day. And we start off with our pitching props parlay, and we go to Kansas City to take Watcher to go over his line. Milwaukee starting pitcher Priester to go over his line. Cannon of the Chicago White Sox to go over his line. Screwball of the Detroit Tigers to go over. And Colorado Rockies starting pitcher Senzintella to go over. All 5 of those gentlemen in a dollar parlay should pay $20 to $22 depending which app you're using. On to the next one is our hitting props. 2 total bases. We go to Washington Nationals hitter Wood. New York Yankees hitter Rice. Arizona Diamondbacks hitter Corbin Carroll. Detroit Tigers hitter Carpenter. And San Francisco hitter Yastrzemski. All 5 of those gentlemen in a dollar parlay, 2 total bases, should pay $40 to $45. Then finally, we wrap it up with our home run play of the day, our home run parlay. And we start off in Cleveland. We're taking Manzardo to have a home run. New York Yankees, Aaron Judge. And Detroit Tigers, Tolkerson. All 3 of those gentlemen in a dollar home run parlay should pay $100. Guys, it's a Friday. It's a weekend. Good luck to everyone. I really hope all of us can win some money today. And I hope to catch you guys on the next one.